Hello, and welcome to my second YouTube video titled 5 Things to Heal Before Becoming Truly Happy. Let's get right into it. So, thing number one is money. Money is the cause of a lot of trauma for our society and the world as a whole because certain people and people in power have come across money in not very ethical ways by exploiting and humiliating others. And so we have drawn the conclusion that rich people are evil and to have money is to commit evil, and that is the main and only path to wealth. And so we internalize this hate towards money because it's caused us so much pain. And yes, that is one aspect of it. But on the other, you can't really be truly happy and you can't have a good life, at least in the society that we are, unless you want to go live in the forest, without having money and not significant, but a comfortable amount. So, in order to feel like you're in control of your life and you have freedom and you can do what you decide to do, then having money in your life is essential. So, how do we go about fixing this big trauma and creating abundance in our lives? So, the first and biggest thing is bringing it out of the darkness. As long as something is taboo and forbidden, then we're going to create all these weird, um, dark, hidden, unexpressed thoughts, emotions, and desires about the thing. So, and if you shine light on it and bring it into the open, in terms of discussion, reading about it, posting about it, learning about it, going to workshops, and making it a part of daily life and something that is normal, then it's much easier to diagnose, change, improve, and achieve. So, for money, what money channels can you find? What money books can you read? How can you make money explicit in your life? And another thing I like to do is create a money altar. So what that means is you put all these objects on a elevated surface that creates some kind of elevated feeling for you. So something that you're going towards. For example, I have this gold money bill, $100 bill. It makes me think about money in an elevated way. And the funny thing is I was embarrassed to buy it at the store because I was like, oh my God, they're going to think I'm shallow and I care about money and I'm such a fill in the blank, whatever I thought the person was going to think of me. And that just shows how many internalized beliefs we have. For example, say I love money, or say that about someone, oh, she loves money. She's interested in money. He wants to get a lot of money. Why is that a bad thing? So we can have unexamined, I think a lot of people have an initial negative reaction to it because we've been taught that money doesn't equal happiness. You can be happy without money. You can achieve things without money. And poverty, especially in Christian culture, has been glorified as something to be proud of, while wealth has been something to be ashamed of, at least by the general public. So this brings us to the point that we have to be completely clear on what we currently believe about money. So if it's all these shameful, embarrassing things, then that's great. And it's just putting them out into the open. Because if you don't even know where you are as of today, then how are you going to get to where you're going? Second thing is listening to affirmations. Affirmations are probably the greatest thing that I've discovered lately because they rewire your brain actively. So they replace your current shitty, unproductive thoughts with elevated, high level, motivating thoughts. So try to find money and success affirmations and listen to them. Three is, to find people who already have what you want, which is a coach or some kind of workshop or a book of people who were where you are and got out of it, because that's the fastest and easiest way to get where you want. I've discovered an interesting correlation, and that is people who talk about money make a lot of it. So listen to that again. People who talk or work with money or somehow involve their life with money tend to make a lot of it. So coaches who coach on money charge more and make more. And that brings us to the point that money likes to be talked about and likes to be revered. So, just as we talked about the altar and saying things like, I love money, is also about putting energy into it. And that might seem obvious, but due to our beliefs and due to our natural restrictions, we kind of push these things to the back of our head, put it into the darkness, and avoid it, kind of like a closet that needs to be reorganized or decluttered. So the point is that money likes to be revered. And if you think highly of money and you have a good relationship with it, where attention goes, energy flows. So if you put attention into it, if you put energy into it, it's bound to make a return. So to summarize this chapter is release limiting beliefs, make an altar and create an elevated relationship with money, and then put effort and energy into it. So and it can be the simplest thing as affirmations or taking a course or just surrounding yourself with more evidence and more things that can show that money is a good thing, money can make your life better, and having more money is something that you want.